Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Auburn Tigers. Taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Duarte. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down here from the offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Now, a couple of times historically, the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a ball on the field here in this.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that in the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system, a little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job of reloading, bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players, and those wide-open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're an offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. Looking for a crease to the left. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Come on! Look out! Slow him down! Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Going up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Goes to the option. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Timeout called by the defense.
Look, right here, one time.
As they'll make some adjustments. And the D denied him on second and goal. Trying to run it in. And how about that interior? Stopping the run for nothing.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's third and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a one-yard punt. Coming out with it, it's Duarte. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that offense.
I do too, David. It's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. He's looking to throw. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback in his intended target.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Direct snap. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
That's not a huge game. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Handoff to the lone back. Trucks through the defender. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Snagged in the middle. It's Darisaw. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Now improvising. He'll get rid of it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe and up at the flag placement. Only the receiver could get it.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he is right out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Lots of room under the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Play like you mean it. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll set up the throw. 2 for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Pushes ahead. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and goal for the offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2.
First down, fellas. Let's go offense. Run, boys.
He wants to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up on a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Yeah, baby, good call.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And what a nice run by the Q. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
They'll line up for a second down play. To the ground with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you as soon as you know.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, please.
He'll do it himself. Pass the stakes and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so much fun watching this Auburn offense run the option with this quarterback. He's just so dangerous. Defenses don't know how to handle him. I mean, the days of turning around and handing off to Bo Jackson, man, those are gone. Especially with this guy right now. You've got a lot of different guys you got to keep your eye on when it comes to running the football, especially this dude in the option game.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That's just pure speed off. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that DN as he came around the outside.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force the negative play.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw one to his right. Makes the catch at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And how about a big strike down the field. I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Tiger reeled it in and just made the house call. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. You got to call your best stuff in this situation.
It's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen. It needs to happen on this possession.
And the Golden Gophers get enough for the 1st down.
And most importantly, when they got the first, they've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that 1st down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the 1st down.
Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic and intercepted. Got some room to run. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Make some momentum for your offense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tiger. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew what it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get 1 toe down to secure the TD.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Duarte. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind
set the tone and be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He wants to throw.
Pressure on them defense.
Oh, he wants it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback. And now you throw another one in harm's way. You got to make sure you throw to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Here we go. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Motion from the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And the interception was a good return. Made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make it. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the 10 and the interception.
Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Got him on the return. And he is
He's thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. TCU is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 20 over Purdue. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and get the ball right back.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make them miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something open. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, looking to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I'll tell you what, safeties in today's football now, it changes, right? You used to be big hitters that spin down all the time and have to play the run. Now with so much pass, so much spread, you better be able to cover. You better be able to have some speed. Great job sitting back in zone cover, breaking on the football, going and getting that on it.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Duarte. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Hold on to it! Take it to the crib, baby! You know what it is.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job being pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. And as he throws, just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Ripping through the defense. He's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
As an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody else. Spin moves, hurdles, sniff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
They'll run the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Duarte. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has...
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unloads to the right. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They go to the ground. execution from the offense. Right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? On the option. Down the top. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want in those 4th and 2 situations.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. He lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the top. He looks that one in nicely. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as